Buenos dias and good afternoon. Welcome to the Diff Family Vlog. So right now it's about 4 o'clock, quarter to 4. I can say this now because nobody that knows my industry will see this in time. Anyway, I interviewed for a position over the last 2 weeks. It's 10:28. My interview is at 11 o'clock. I get really nervous in interviews, but I have a good job. I've done well, even though I don't do good in interviews, and I've proven myself. I've practiced, I've prepared, I've done my research, and I have a lot of people praying for me. Just finished with the interview, and it looks like I did well. That was the feedback that I got. It seemed genuine. And now the thing is to schedule my second interview with the hiring manager. She already knows that she wants to interview me for that. The turnaround could be pretty quick. Obviously, from their looks of, we'd like to get you in pretty quick. I asked the question of, what are you looking for in a team, in somebody who comes in to fill the position? And the answer that I got was, well, we really like that you. It really helps that you, this and that. So yay! Hopefully. That's a little Tupac reference. All right. So I didn't do a video going into it, but I just got out of my second interview, and the feedback that I got was good feedback. There was some answering of questions to my questions that the manager referenced answers that I had given, so it's like they were lining up, so that's a good feeling. Yeah. In the Bible it says, 1 Peter 5:7, cast your cares on him because he cares for you. And that's what I just kept reading, because I get nervous. I get nervous in interviews, and that was just a very comforting thought, very reassuring. You know what? It's gonna happen if it's gonna happen, and if it's not, God's got something better for me. And just being able to see through that is really important when you're doing things. If you have any questions about that, put that down in the comments below. But just being really good to see bigger perspective, and I don't want to say I know I'm gonna get it, because I don't know that. That's for darn sure. But I have a good, strong feeling that I did well, and that's all I can say. That's all I can do. And I think it'll be a really good opportunity for me to showcase some of the things that I've learned over the last 5 to 8 years. So, with that, let's keep moving. And the opportunity would get me much closer to home. So not having to go to Oakland, but going to Walnut Creek, which is about half the commute. And I am waiting for the phone call. I scheduled it with the hiring manager, the follow-up phone call for 4:30 today, hoping that she calls a little early. But it seems like it's going well. My boss had heard that. Ooh, let me put this down. The police are out today. So my boss had heard that it's going well. That's a good sign. But you know, it's kind of one of those things that until you hear good news, you can't rely on it might be good, it might happen, because it hasn't happened yet. And so I honestly, I'm just still praying, still crossing my fingers that it happens, but it's not something I'm just banking on, because I don't want to just keep myself, keep things in perspective. I'm just hoping, and then I can at least, you know, rejoice. And the industry that I'm in, I have clients, and we try to keep those things under wraps until it's finalized and until we have a plan, because you know, it affects people, it affects work, it affects a lot of stuff going on. And hopefully I will be able to share that news with the world very soon. Let's go get it. But for now, I'm gonna be getting it, and it will be traffic. I'm getting that. If this job happens, if this call goes well, I have so much work to do. So much work to do before I leave, because you want to make sure everything, stuff that I would have thought, hey, I have until the end of the month or maybe early October, I want to get done before I leave, so that nobody can ever say, hey, Nick left a poor house, he didn't keep it clean. I want to keep it nice. I got the job! I just got off of the phone with her, and I got the job. It is a lateral move, meaning that I'm going to be doing the same scope of work, but the opportunity is much, much greater. The visibility is, I think, really good. It's going to be able to use my knowledge, and I think it's going to set me up for a couple other extra nice steps down the road, whatever those steps might be. But wow. So with that, I'll explain more later. I gotta call Kelly. Buddy. Woo! So I just got off the phone with Kelly, and the way that this is working out, as I think about it, just in parking and in commute gas, we're gonna save probably about $200 to $250 a month, which, if anybody's doing the math, $200, $2,400, so between $2,400 and $2,800 a month, I just got a raise just because of reduced expenses. If you don't know what that means, stay tuned, because eventually I'm gonna have an invested youth, and that all makes sense. So expenses are going down, and I'm gonna spend about an hour less in traffic, at least a day. So an hour less of traffic means every day I get an hour. That means 300 and, well, no, not 365. So how many days do I work? 20 times 12, 240 days. That's 240 hours. That's 20 days. 240 hours. 240 hours divided by 24 for one day. So that's 100. No, that's 10. 10 days. 10 days! 10 days! I gained 10 days of my life by moving from Oakland to Walnut Creek. Yeah! Yeah! That's your excited face? That's it? That's the excited face.
I'm out of here.
Well,
Daddy, what is for
you see this on the face?
Dad,
Looking good, feeling right. Got the cut. Gonna go out and have a celebratory dinner. Yeah!
Woohoo! Congratulations. Congratulations on your new job.
Celebrating the new job, and the kids are getting bottomless fries and bottomless fruit, and I got water and a not good burger. So we'll start losing weight again tomorrow. I'm not gaining weight today, but I'm not losing weight today. It's just maintain and eat that burger. But I had provolone, so that's less calories than cheddar. By like 40 calories. So yes, we are just still reveling it, and a lot of people are checking in, and any of you that I texted or that saw it on Facebook, thank you for your prayers, thank you for your encouragement, and we're just really excited. Dominic was really cute when I got home and I told him, he goes, so what do you, he goes, something like, what do you do at your job? Mama didn't tell me, or something. He was interested, and then I started to tell him, and then he got really disinterested. But that's all right. And then who went potty? Who went pee the potty? Say, I hold it.
I hold it.
All the way to the car.
I'm the cup.
Yeah, good job.
Hi, Daddy.
Yeah. So we're just enjoying a little bit of time. This is my chair. I had two of them sitting with me, but that's my chair. And here's Mama.
Oh, he doesn't want to smile. Are you going to smile for the camera's sake? Oh, that's not very nice. Oh, my, that's not so nice. I have to cut that out. And cut that out.
Man, I start my new job in about a week and a half. But the next week and a half is going to be pretty crazy. But not tonight. Start that tomorrow. Just put the boys down. And Kelly's making the teepee. I'll make sure to get a little picture of that. And actually, let's see if I can show some of that. That's the beginning of the teepee. But realistically, I just wanted to say, man, again, thank you to everybody who was praying for me. The majority of people watching this as of today knew about that, or knew something was like that was happening. But hopefully in a year, when we have 5,000 subscribers, you wouldn't have even known about this. But there were some really great people praying for me, and people who don't believe in prayer, they were giving well wishes and really appreciated the support. But for me, you know, I was thinking about it, the interview process at my company, and this is pretty standard. Again, check out the Invested Youth videos. By this time, 5,000 subscribers, there'll be videos posted. The interview, it was a lot of, tell us a time when you did this, what did you do, what was the problem, how did it end up, and what did you learn? And I was thinking about this whole process, and what did I learn? Today, after I got the great news, I let a lot of people know that had been praying for me and thinking about me and hoping for that I get this job. But it would have been easy to not tell anybody that I was coming, just in case I didn't get it. But realistically, I personally believe in prayer. I believe in the Bible. I believe that prayer works. And I need to share that with other people. And maybe you have something. Maybe you have something going on that you've been keeping it to yourself. It's just between you and God. Okay. But you know what? There's a lot of power in prayer, and there's a lot of encouragement that you can have if you share that with 1, 2, 5, 10, 15 people and say, hey, you know what? This is what's going on in my life. I just need somebody to say a good word for me or about me and encourage me in prayer. So many times, if you can let yourself be transparent with others, even if you don't get it, it's important to realize that that family, that those friends, that support around you, that's going to be very instrumental for you, even if you don't get it. And if you don't let anybody know, you're going to have to go through all of that by yourself. And it's going to be so much easier if you can, number one, give it to God. Number two, let your friends and your family share that pain if you don't get what you're hoping for, or rejoice with you if you do get what you're hoping for. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. But with that, if you like the long day, but if you like what you've been seeing over the past few weeks, hopefully there's been a lot of exciting things. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Comment down below on this stuff, questions that you might have, or things that you liked. Let me know what's going on. You can follow me at Twitter here, right there. Or you can follow me at Instagram right there. Okay. So with that, I will talk to you later.